Good morning and welcome back to Mossy Acres. I'm Rhonda, otherwise known as Crunchy Mimi, and we're busy here in the kitchen already this morning. I was gifted some fruits and vegetables from my brother-in-law and his friend, and I need to do something with it quick because it is not going to last as it is fruit. So let's see what we can make today. All right, first things first, I was gifted a bag of these beautiful Macintosh apples. So I want to get those used up before they go bad. So what I'm doing is I'm using my apple peeler that also cores it and slices it. And I'm making dehydrated apples. Take a look at this. Apple rings, almost like pineapple rings. And what I do is I sprinkle them with cinnamon sugar. And then we're going to dehydrate them into apple chips. Something the grandsons really like, so I like to make those often as I can. Apple peeler here, you just place it on. There's like a skewer there that 3 prongs that sticks into your apple, and then you will just start turning the handle, which I can't do with one hand, but you'll turn the handle, and then this will peel your apple, and this will core your apple. It's quite amazing. Okay, for some reason I can't get the suction to work on this. Gonna have to have my husband take a look at that. It is brand new, so I'm on the learning curve here today, guys. So what I'm doing here is I'm just spinning it, and you see how it peels it? It takes the peel off, and it's also slicing the apple as it goes. And then you'll see here, this part will core it. And you gotta watch, because you gotta try to get the core right there in the center. But it works fantastic. It's going to be great for making apple pie filling. I will tell you though, when it first starts into the core, it likes to get hung up, and it will it'll keep taking in the same groove. It'll keep going. So you want to keep an eye on that. That's my little heads up. But again, this is the first time I've ever used it, so we're on a learning curve. There's what it looks like when it's done. It did miss a little bit of the peel, but not a problem. I can get that with my paring knife. You just slide your apple off. And as you can see, the core is gone, and it's right there. Just going to remove this little bit of skin that's here. I mean, you could leave it on. It's not going to hurt anybody. And then I just go ahead and, like you'll see, it's broke right there. So I'm just going to go right down through there and cut it right there. And then when I come over here, I'm just going to lay my rings out like so. And they're a little bit thicker, which is good because the boys don't like their apple slices completely crunchy. They like them with a little bit of chew still left in them. So I can do that for them. And then I just take them over here, over the sink. And then I've got some sugar and cinnamon, and I'm just gonna hit them with that. As much or as little as you like. You know, kids, they like sugar. So, and then I'll put them right into the dehydrator. But I want to finish filling up this tray first. Remember to be really careful when you're taking this off. I've been, I'm worried about those prongs. I don't want to poke myself, obviously. But when I try to pull it off, it's been shooting these cores across the room because I can't seem to hold on to them because they're wet and slippy. I've got them on 140 degrees, and as you can see, they are starting to shrivel up and dehydrate. Those will be great for the boys tomorrow. Next, I was gifted 2 giant bags of grapes. So what I did was I just pulled them off the stems. I'm going to put them in this bag, and we are going to freeze those, and they'll eat just like candy once they're frozen. That's going to prolong their shelf life. They'll be in the freezer, and they'll be fine. And we can eat them frozen, or we can put them in a smoothie. There you go. Snacks for days. And they're delicious and nutritious. I've got some potatoes. I'm probably going to make into some potato soup and get that canned for the shelves. Look at this box of tomatoes. I'm going to add to my own tomatoes. These came from the farmer's market here near my home, and it'll be another day of sauce making. I'd like to make another 20 quarts. This definitely won't make 20 quarts, but it's a good start.